Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very next episode of John's Flavor Quest. Now, as I promised in the previous video, I have Chipotle brisket. That's right, Chipotle smoked brisket. Take a look at the bowl. I love Chipotle. Nothing better. I don't know. I don't know why. I just love it. It's so good to me. So, keep that bias in mind this time. But, full discretion, I do have to tell you, I have already had this. I know. I said in the previous video that I hadn't. At that point in time, I did not. It is currently 2 a.m. while I'm filming this. As I'm sure you know, Chipotle is not open until 2 a.m. My fiance brought me some Chipotle at work earlier. I got a burrito with a brisket in it. So, I'll go into this with an open mind. I'll compare my thoughts now with the leftovers compared to before. Like, I did have to microwave this to heat this up, so keep that in mind. I will say, I think Chipotle heats up better than just about anything else, which is part of the reason why I like it so much. I always get an extra bowl, bring it home, eat it at night, whatever. But I have had this before. In a burrito. Keep in mind, burrito, you have all the ingredients mixed together. You take a bite. You get a little bit of everything. So I don't totally get that brisket flavor coming through here. When I was heating this up, scraped a little off the top. Got some brisket on the plate. I'm going to try it just by itself. Just give it a good colors try. Let's see if I can get this to focus on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. Let me finger it up. No giggity. Move it around a little bit. I dropped it on my table. My clean cake bill. Alright, let's see. Let's pull this baby apart. That's brisket, alright. You see that? You see that little bit of fattiness in there, huh? Yeah, I know you guys see that. Let's flip it around. Oh yeah. So as you can tell, not ripping you off, it is brisket. It's not their steak. A lot of people online seem to say it tastes like their steak. TBD, won't spoil it yet. Want to go into this with an open mind. I'll just go ahead and eat this by itself first. Then I'll get into the bowl. I'll tell you guys the details of my bowl in a minute too. Ignore my gross fingernails. I need to trim them. Focus on the food. Don't make me self-conscious. It's already nerve-wracking enough to record myself and then upload it online for anybody to see. Friends, coworkers, my parents. Could you imagine if my parents found out I'm just eating food on camera? Not making any money off of it or anything, just for fun. They'd think something's wrong with me. They'd think I'm crazy. Probably not, actually. They're really supportive, but let me lick my fingers. Yeah. That one's for the boys out there. I do have milk to wash this down. I would have used water, keep my palate cleansed, but I'm a water snob, and we don't have any purified water right now. So, that's the dealio. Alright, right off the bat, it's brisket. Brisket's one of those things that you either love or you hate. It's a pretty fatty beef. It's got a really nice beef flavor. Not too much smokiness. They do call it smoked brisket. I have smoked brisket of my own. No smokiness to this, really at all. Not saying that's a bad thing. It's definitely a preferential thing. But, it's not too smoky. Which, keep in mind, this is going in, Mexican cuisine, so maybe that's not exactly what you want. I don't know, but Here we'll pull up my bowl. Now, as you can see, I've got brown rice. I've got fajita veggies. I've got the brisket, and I've got some queso thrown in here too. I heated that up at the same time because, you know, who wants cold queso in here? Whenever I get bowls and I bring them home, life hack: order your stuff on the side. So I've also got pico here, and I've got sour cream. I get the cups separate because, you know, you throw cold stuff in the microwave, it's not gonna turn out. Keep it on the side, little cup, sprinkle it. Maybe I'll just tap it out of here with my fork. I get as much as I want. You know, I'm not a huge pico guy. I don't really like tomatoes all that much. But the Chipotle salsas, they're spicy. I can handle a little bit of spice, but I cannot handle those things. So, all right, I got my pico scraped off. I got my sour cream. Drizzle. No, that's not drizzle. That's dollop. That's thicker than usual. I'll just drop it on there. Battle Bus sour cream. Take a look. That lighting's horrible. Never mind. Let me pull it up real quick. I do this all in one take. It's authentic. You won't find that elsewhere. Dylan Bauman. Screen cutting away, huh? How do I know you really rode that skateboard? How do I know it's not a green screen? I don't. Because you jump cut. Film your whole drive, man. Come on. I'm just joshing. That's my other YouTube buddy, Dylan. He's ripped. Here's my bowl. You get a good look at that. Let's see if I can focus. Same as before, just with the stuff added. I'll go through it again, though. Brown rice, brisket, sour cream, pico, queso, fajita veggies. All right. Without further ado, you guys have been waiting for 7 patient minutes. It's time to dig in. Let's go. First bite. I'll try to get a little bit of everything, just because I already tasted the brisket on its own. You gotta know how it tastes mixed in with the flavors. You know, some stuff just doesn't work with certain flavors, and that's okay. But I'm here to help you guys. Got a big green pepper on there. It's good. It's good. I mean, like I said, it's brisket. It's beefy. It's fatty. You know, personal preference. My fiance hates fatty food. She would despise this. Me? I don't care all that much. I like a little fattiness. Gives it a little extra flavor. But it's good. It's good. I will say, and I thought this before when I had it, same story now. When the brisket is mixed in with all of this stuff, you know, the rice, the queso. If you get beans, I don't get beans. I think it's weird. I don't think it tastes good on this, but I like beans separate, like baked beans or something. It does just taste like their steak. Just being real. Like, it does. And I want to say that's not a bad thing. But for the price, good golly. Guys, single serving of this in a bowl, $12. I got double on here, okay? You guys saw it before. Feel free to rewind. I'll show it up, but it's kind of mixed in, so it's hard to tell. $7 extra for double brisket. Think about that. One burrito bowl. One burrito. Just a burrito. I got a burrito earlier. Burrito. Normal size burrito. $19. $19. Yeah. Crazy. I'll keep eating though. I'll give a score. Don't worry. I heard the feedback. I will give you guys a score. And I did try to film another video earlier in the week. Turned out horribly. Was very robotic. Talked really fast. You know, didn't do too well. The camera angle wasn't as good since I'm filming. I tried to film in my basement like I am now. And you can see my little pennant. I'm a Steelers fan. Hate me if you will. That's just how it be. Dad's from Pennsylvania, you dig? I don't care what you get from Chipotle. I sent my buddy a meme the other day. It was a Chipotle bowl that was just white rice, pinto beans, and steak. Said it looked like a meal that you'd give a pit bull on its birthday. I don't even care. You throw some of this shit on. Am I allowed to say that? Don't care. I keep it real. Chipotle honey vinaigrette. Say it with me. Oh, my camera's fallen. One take. We keep it legit around here. Chipotle honey vinaigrette. Now this stuff, that's the stuff. That's nectar. Get a good look in there. Look at that. You see the oregano. You see the chipotle colored flavor. It's got I can't remember exactly what's in it. It's like red wine vinegar, oregano, salt, pepper, like adobo sauce and chilies mixed in, or chipotles mixed in. Really good. I mean, it changes the flavor profile of everything. It's sweet. Oh, it's so good. It's got a little, like, not much of a kick, but a little bit. It's got just that nice chipotle flavor that comes from those chipotle peppers and the adobo sauce. I mean, it's so good. They posted their recipe online. I always get it here. Never turns out as good when I make it at home. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. Let me drizzle some of this on, and you guys will watch me blast off to flavor heaven. Now that's just the truth. Like, this is my flavor quest. But for me, I have eaten this stuff so much. When my fiance was in nursing school, she would go to that bigger town that was nearby because I live in a smaller town. And I work like halfway between the towns. And I would order online just about every day that I would work, that she would be in school. And she would bring it back to me and I would eat it. Like, that's how much I love Chipotle. So I'm super, super biased. Keep that in mind. But man, like, seriously, the vinaigrette makes all the difference. It's sweet. It's beefy. It's got that nice chipotle flavor. Queso. Let me get a little green pepper. A little green pepper in there. Throw it on. All right. This is going to be a tough one for me to rank. Or to rate. Because, man, I love Chipotle. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is mine. Some people prefer Qdoba. I know, like, across the country, some other people like Moe's Southwest Grill. We had that nearby for like 6 months before it turned into a Pepper Jack's Grill. I never went because I didn't know what it was until after the fact. I'm really disappointed by it, but all right. Let me take a couple more bites and then I'll come up with a score for you. I mean, I've been going for 14 minutes. God. I'm just sitting in my basement doing a food review, talking to my camera, eating at 2 a.m. I'm 22 years old. You're not gonna believe this unless you know me. I got 3 kids, and I'm doing this at 2 a.m. If that is not for the love of the game, I don't know what is. You love me or hate me, you gotta respect the hustle. All right. I'll take one more bite, and then I'll wrap this thing up. I lied. 2 more bites. One more now. All right. As far as the actual brisket goes, the protein, I got to take into consideration what Chipotle has had before. They've got the chicken, they've got the steak, they got the carnitas, they got the barbacoa, and they've had limited items in the past. They had the garlic guajillo steak, they had the pollo asado, they had the al pastor, which all of their specialty proteins are better than their original ones. I wish that they would keep some of them around permanently, because they don't have much variety on their menu. Like Qdoba, you can get beef, they've had the Cholula hot honey chicken for ages now. They've got some kind of steak right now. It's like a habanero steak. So, brisket, the John score, 4.8. It's brisket. It's beefy. It's not smoky like they advertise. It's fatty. Some people like that. Some people don't. I don't mind it. I'm indifferent about that fact. But it gets lost in the bowl. You know, you don't... It just tastes like the steak. And it's so much more expensive. I mean, seriously. I had to sell a kidney to get this. I don't want to show you guys the scar. It's embarrassing. I had to get rid of one of my kids. I sold one of those. It's tough. But, you know, if brisket's your thing, go for it. Give it a try. Why not? The bowl in general, this is like the combination I always order. I'm not a huge fan of the corn salsa. It's just corn. I don't get any other flavor from it. The tomatillo salsa is spicy as can be. I always thought I tried beans on my burrito. I tried beans in my bowl before. I just don't think it blends well with it, you know? Like, I've never been like, yo, give me rice and beans right now. Like, you know, refried beans and rice, Mexican rice, cool. Brown rice and pinto beans, that's just poverty food, bro. I'm on a cut, and I don't want to eat anything that tastes good food. Been there, but man. So, you know, as far as this bowl goes, though, I mean, altogether, it's good stuff. Especially with the vinaigrette. I mean, seriously. Once you try it, you never go back. Oh, like, whole bowl, John score. I'll put numbers in here. Why not? I gotta edit a little something, right? Or else I'm just being lazy. Comparing it to all the other places like this, you know, not all the other places, I've only been to Qdoba, but every other bowl I've had, every other burrito I've had, from both Chipotle and Qdoba, you know, can't rank it too high, just because there's always got to be room for improvement. Like the One Bite Pizza reviews, you know, you never give a 10. I'll say 8.1. I eat this all the time. It's not gourmet food, but boy do I love it. Got milk? Milk mustache. Put me on a poster in an elementary school. Pause. Never mind. Forget I said that. That was today's episode of John's Flavor Quest. I feel like I got a little bit more personal with this one. You know, last time I was a little bit robotic still. And no one wants to watch that, you know. Everybody that knows me personally knows I'm a goofy guy. Whether it's a good or a bad thing, you know, it's me. It's whatever. You're stuck with it. And if you're subscribed, then you must like it, maybe. unless you're making fun of me. But either way, when I blow up, those views making fun of me are still gonna be making me money. So I don't even care. Meow. Pour a little bit more of this on. God, I love it. Gosh, didn't mean to use the Lord's name in vain. That's just how much I love this. All right, wrapping it up. I don't know what I'll do next. The previous video that I did try to film was Dairy Queen's Backyard Bacon Ranch Burger. Tyler, I saw your request. I tried to do it. I screwed the pooch. Not literally, of course. That'd be messed up. But figuratively, I didn't do a good job. So I may revisit that, try it again. You know, I had good impressions of the burger. You know, not to spoil anything, but I'm sure second time around it'll be the same. My impressions on this were the exact same. Whether it was reheated or fresh, it was the same. Once it gets mixed in, the brisket gets lost. No smokiness. Doesn't make it stand out, you know? But it's just how it is, I guess. Just my opinion. You know? Don't take my word as gospel. Go out, try it yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments. Smash that subscribe button. I drooled. Not gonna cut that out. We're real around here. Everybody, thank you for watching. Next video, hopefully coming out shortly. And yeah, have a good one.